this cold pitch on LinkedIn, and it started right, but it really just went downhill fast on the second message. And I was like, whoa, no, I don't even want to talk to you. And I wanted to share this to you as a way, number one, to show you what not to do, like what's going to make you fail at doing cold emails, cold pitches, but also to give you a powerful principle that's going to help you get it right. And so that's what we're going to talk about in today's episode. These are the proven direct response marketing, copywriting, and entrepreneurship success strategies you can use today to write your own ticket and create the life you want. I am Roy Furr, and this is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Now, here's today's breakthrough. So if you sell any kind of higher ticket services, or I don't know, maybe there's some products and stuff that you might do some direct outreach, and you do any kind of cold pitching, it's really, really, really easy for you to just completely turn off your prospects. And what that means is you're going to be doing a lot more pitching and have a lot more rejection. And you're going to have a lot less success and a lot less like happy interactions. And it sucks. It totally sucks. And so like I don't know. I figure like let's dive into this example of someone who pitched me on LinkedIn and who it was just like their first message. I was like, ooh, interesting. Okay, this might be a pitch, but I'll have the conversation. And then the second message, I was gone. So they sent me a connection request on LinkedIn. Said, hey, Roy, I like your style of coaching. I actually have a question about it. Let's connect first, ? Right? And so they sent that connection request with that little message. It's a great intro, right? Nice conversational cold outreach pitch. And so I actually replied, sure, what's up? Sure, what's up, right? Just really quick. And then here's what happened next. Hi, Roy. I wanted to ask you, considering your life path as a coach, do you use your LinkedIn to its full potential? By the way, there was no question mark at the end of that question. I think we could help you build long-lasting relationships on the platform, utilizing it to its maximum. Your story is definitely worth sharing, and you could focus on what really matters! ! Would you like us to help you share your story with the world? And I said, nope. And that was the end. I said, nope. That's the end. Rejection. Ooh. Okay. So what happened here? And why was I, as a busy decision maker who really actually could invest in a service like this, why was I so quick to just reject this person? Well, the principle that I want to teach you about, that I want to talk to you about, is actually from Dean Jackson, and you may know him from I Love Marketing or a number of different podcasts. I actually worked with his team to put out The Copywriter's Guide to Getting Paid and The Ultimate Selling Story. And this principle that he teaches is cheese versus whiskers. So if you are a mouse, you are genetically pre-programmed from birth to go after cheese, right? To go after food and to run away from whiskers, to run away from cats. And whenever there's cheese, you go after the cheese. Whenever there's whiskers, you're out of there in a second. What the heck does this have to do with cold pitching, cold emails, cold DMs? Everything. Okay, so the person who reached out to me here, when they started this conversation, they said, hey, Roy, I like your style of coaching. Now, I don't even know that they actually know me at all, because coaching is not a core part of my business. I don't know that they know me at all. But it says, I actually have a question about it. Let's connect first. Okay, that's kind of cheese. Like somebody reaching out to me, hoping to get a single question answered. And yeah, I share answers to questions every day on YouTube and through LinkedIn and elsewhere, right? So that was all cheese. And then immediately they tried to sell me in the first message. Like, instead of just like asking a question, like, I don't know, like, I like your style of question. I like your style of coaching. I actually have a question about it. Like, how do you connect with new people for your coaching relationships, right? How do you get in front of the people who would be a good fit for your coaching services? That would be a decent question, right? Or do you currently have a systematic way that actually brings in coaches? I'm curious about that, right? Like, all of this is just kind of starting a conversation. Now, I start to see a little bit of Whiskers in there, right? But it could also be cheese. Or do you feel like you are getting all the coaching clients that you could handle right now? That's another. Or like, would you be able to take on 5 more coaching clients this month? Now that's some cheese. That's some cheese. Hey, Roy, I like your style of coaching. I actually have a question about it. Would you be able to take on 5 more coaching clients this month? That's some cheese, right? But the Whiskers is, do you use your LinkedIn to its full potential? This is from an individual person saying, we could help you build long-lasting relationships on the platform, utilizing it to its maximum. Okay, your story is definitely worth sharing and you could focus on what really matters. I don't feel like this person knows like my story very well or what matters to me. Just the way that this is all presented, I feel like it's copy and paste from person to person to person. And it just comes across as Whiskers versus something that is actually more of a conversation, and it's focused on the benefits that I want, the outcome that I want. So, if they start the conversation and they say, they say, I like your style of coaching. I actually have a question about it. And their next conversation the question is, would you be able to take on 5 new coaching clients next month? And then, tell me more about that. Okay, well, we have a process where we actually use LinkedIn to help people get coaching clients. And if we can't get you 5 new coaching clients in your first month with us, the service is free. Okay, that's like all cheese offer. Like, we will get you 5 new coaching clients in the next month, or you don't pay for our services, or we will book you enough new coaching appointments in the next month for you to close 5. So they could alternately, if it assumes that I have to close them on the phone, they could say, well, what's your current close rate of qualified coaching clients? Is it 25%? So we can get you 20 appointments, which is going to lead to 5 new coaching clients in the next month. Again, like, we're just playing with how can they create an offer and a conversation with me that is all cheese and no real Whiskers there, right? And then they are able to then explain to me about their process, et cetera, how they're going to go about doing this. But the big thing is, like, if you put a little bit of cheese out there and it's clearly just a trap where the cat can pounce on the mouse, and suddenly the mouse, the prospect, sees those Whiskers flying at me because I got a little nibble of cheese, I'm actually like negatively impacted by your pitch, by your cold DM, by your cold email. And so what you have to do if you want to effectively do cold email and direct messages through LinkedIn, through whatever, you have to get good at conversational prospecting. Importantly, you have to get good at conversational prospecting from the perspective of how can I keep giving this person cheese? How can I build my entire client intake process? So I'm continually giving them a little bit of value. I'm offering them a way to get more value by engaging with me on a deeper level. And we are working through the process, and they just keep getting value added by going further and further through the process, by continuing the conversation with me. And when you do that, you get the prospect in and you get them excited before you're actually pitching them your services. The services just become a natural next step if they've been going cheese, 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 right? And so this conversational prospecting approach, it's not just about having a human conversation. It's about understanding that if you are selling hard or selling early, people are just going to completely turn off. People are going to not be interested. And so what you have to do is you have to figure out how to have a selling conversation without selling hard, how to have a selling conversation that's all about giving them cheese and not about like showing your whiskers as the cat that wants to pounce. And if you are interested in going deeper into this, I cover it on some level in my Launch Your Client Business free mini course, and I'll include a link to that in the description with this episode. I also go much deeper into it in the Client Getting Blueprint, which is like the Launch Your Client Business is the first steps towards diving into the Client Getting Blueprint content. Client Getting Blueprint is part of BTMS Insiders, where you pay one low fee every month like Netflix, but you get copywriting and marketing training, unlimited access, instant streaming access to all of it, including the Client Getting Blueprint. So what do you think? Would you respond to a pitch like that on LinkedIn? Is that something that resonates with you, or do you want more cheese? Are you interested only in following the cheese as a prospect like I am? So leave that in the comments with this episode. You can also let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found this and why. Any action items, insights, takeaways that you got from this, what resonated, what hit hard for you. Tap that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you, and so the magical algorithms of the internet know to share it with more people like you who will find it valuable. Of course, you can share it with folks directly, and subscribe before you go. You can subscribe here. Also go to that Launch Your Client Business mini course link. It's at breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com/LYCB, breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com/LYCB. Sign up there. You'll also get my daily episode notifications and more exclusive content for email subscribers. I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Always aim for 10 out of 10 value. I hope I've delivered it here, and I will catch you again in the next episode. Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.